Hey guys, what's up? I am here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Soda Online Alicization War of the Underworld, or War of Underworld, which is on episode 2. Now, this episode right here, well, all I can really tell you right now is that, nothing big has happened in this episode. I mean, first half, it looked like it was just partly action, then the second half shows the aftermath after what happened in the last episode of Soda Online Alicization. I mean, the first core, that is. Which you all know what I'm talking about, obviously. If not, well. Anyways, let's just get this started right away, okay? We had to it that Alice decides to put on her Integrity Knight and orders the villagers to, evacuate. And later on, she ends up taking on the goblins and the creatures of the underworld effortlessly using her power and sword. After fulfilling her duty, she ends up having to go back to possibly to the cathedral where the Integrity Knights are at, but not before saying goodbye to her little sister, and says, after I fulfilled my duties and everything's all done, I'm gonna come back here just as a regular person, you know, and that's it. But for the time being, this will be goodbye. She therefore gets ready to leave after she leaves with Kirito along with whatever she could bring with her back to the central cathedral where the Integrity Knights are at. The second half shows of what happened in the aftermath in the last episode of Alicization. After the attack of these army people or foreign army men, we see to it that Asuna, along with the other guy, along with Kaiba Akiko's acquaintance or significant other, if you want to say so, they end up having to be in a sub-control room, and they are in a perilous or in a troubling situation. This is due to the fact that, of course, the foreign army men are the ones that had started the attack, and they're trying to get to Alice's Fluctolite. But apparently they can't get to it, and neither can they in the physical world be able to get to it. But Kirito himself might be able to get to it. That's if he could think ahead of time. But apparently after what happened to Kirito, something in this big long explanation, wish they could simplify it in a certain way, but they had to put in all these details or something. After the power got cut off, something happened to Kirito's Fluctolite, or something happened to Kirito entirely in the underworld currently. This is where when the power got cut off, a surge of energy ended up attacking Kirito. Of course, that's what it was shown in the last episode of Alicization, the first core, that is, if you know what I'm talking about. We get to see that that after that surge of power cut out and attacking Kirito, it looks like he lost his self-image in a certain way. It's like this guy, one of these guys, which I don't even bother remembering because he's not even important or even have any freaking purpose in the story, that's except giving information. We see to it that he explained that Kirito ends up losing his self-image in a certain sense, in terms of making choices or something after what happened to him. That's what happened to him. I know it sounds a little bit complicated. Even I was a little confused until it's explained a little bit more. It's like saying you want to eat more of this, but you decide not to, you know. And apparently, after what happened to Kirito, he doesn't really know what to do. The only actions he could have is something that was ingrained into his memories. It's a little confusing. I mean, if you guys watch the episode, I'm pretty sure anyone could get the idea. But for me, when it comes to this, I'm like, oh, come on, dude, really? What are you trying to say here? You're saying you're trying to tell me he doesn't even know what to do or what he needs to do or something? That kind of thing. So pretty much it's one of the guys says after what happened to Kirito, he lost his self-image or something. He doesn't know who he is or what he needs to do whatsoever, and pretty much that's what's he can't even speak voluntarily in other senses. So looks like to me, yeah, he lost his free will of choice, and he lost his self-image of identity, I guess. But I guess everything else seems to be fine, but we don't really know entirely if he's going to get back into action, because I think what the other guy says, like the only way actions he can make is like something that was ingrained into his memories that are very important or very prosperous. But anyways, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.